I'm trying to figure out how to screen record so I can do this really quick. Alright. I just want to come on here and say really quick, there was no excuse for me to say that word. It was wrong. There's nothing I could say or do that would take it back or make anything better. It was wrong. It was dead ass wrong. There was no excuse for it. No matter how angry I am, I wasn't even going to talk about a situation, but it's okay. It is what it is now. But for what I said, I'm taking accountability. I do not talk like that. So yeah, nothing. There's no excuse for what I said. It doesn't matter. It was, and I will answer for anything. Do not go to my friends about this. Please. It's something I said. They are not in charge of my mouth or my words. They, hi, Cherry. I said that, and it was wrong. Okay? I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm not trying to make excuses for myself. You can cancel me. You can unfollow me. You can unblock me. I promise there's no hard feelings there if that's what you choose to do. Just know that I do not talk like that. And for me to get to a place like that where I'm so elevated, I need to learn how to regulate my emotions and not, go public about stuff. Because it's exactly what they want. It's exactly what they wanted. They want my friend group to fall apart, and it's not going to happen. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse. I agree, Cherry. It's not something I never say the R word, and I don't say it in my vocabulary. So when I said it this morning, I was at a very heightened state of emotions. Like I said, I wasn't even going to address this morning, and it got brought up somehow. It's not nobody's fault. I love you too, Granny. Thank you for all your continued support. There's no excuse for me to say the R word ever. There's no excuse for me to be so angry that I would be pushed to say that. That's something that's never been in my vocabulary. And who I directed it to, I really don't like that person, but it still doesn't make it okay. It's okay, Cherry. Even if they don't, they have every right to not want to. Hey, Louisiana Mama. I hope you're doing okay, Louisiana Mama. I know you were upset yesterday. I think I heard you on Coffees. I think it was Coffees, but I hope you're doing all right. Hi, Psychonic. Hi, Black Sheep. Just know that, those who have been following me and hanging out with me, that's something I don't say. That's something I've spoken out against. It just makes me look bad because of all the things that for me actually speaking out against it. Hey, Jan, just a second. Hey, Linz. If anybody wants to come up, it's not something I say. It's not in my vocabulary.
But Coco, I'm sorry, you have nothing to apologize for. I mean,
Yeah,
for after
well,
all they did to you, that's the least thing they should give. But I understand, do it for yourself, but
Yeah.
you don't owe
And
it.
I just
As
I
much
want
as
to apologize to my friends who
yeah,
had to see that come out of me, because that's not something that's
yeah,
inside me.
you
And
get
I'm
that.
sorry, Jan, and I'm sorry, Alicia, that
I'm
you
not
had to,
apologizing to you, and that's
and
no big.
everybody else that had to see that come out of me. It's it's not okay. It really isn't.
You're a beautiful
Uh,
person, Coco, and they should
you are
never
too.
have done that to you. It pisses me off, and I don't think you owe them. You definitely don't owe me no apology. But yeah, you don't owe
Well,
no. But if
it's
it makes you
okay.
feel better, then I will always support you. But you don't tell me
Well,
sorry at
think
all.
I well, it's not just me that they've been after. It's been a lot of us, most of us,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just don't want my friends to get any heat because of my words, because it's not you guys don't control what comes out of my mouth. And that was nothing, and it's a bad, not about only for me saying that, it was a bad reflection on everybody because of me, and I spoke out against it.
You're good, baby. That's where you are.
Thank you. I just I feel so damn stupid that
After all
I
they
let it
did to
get that
you,
far.
that's you. They ain't gave you no apology. They owe you tons of apology. Don't. Mm-mm.
Well, no, but this is me apologizing for being a hi Jess. Hey.
I think you're doing the
Um
right
Okay.
thing saying sorry for that comment because it's not a word we should use, and you know that yourself. You don't use that word. You don't speak
yeah.
like that, and they're gonna do everything they can to try push you out of character right now
That's true.
because
That's
the
true.
more you come up here and do, the more you come up here and say, the more everyone is going to forget that they looked into your records.
You're
Yeah. You're
very
right.
true, Jess. Very
They
true.
want you
You're
to act.
right.
Don't give it them.
It Yeah, and it's like I was saying, there's nothing I could do or say that would take it back, and I really wish I could. Even though I spoke at the person that I don't like, it still doesn't make it okay. It still doesn't, because I, you guys know me. That's not a word that I use. I
No,
don't say that. And I need to learn how to regulate myself if I get that escalated, because that's a bad reflection on everybody else in my group. And I don't want nobody else to be attacked for my actions, attacked for my words. And so I'm going to do everything I can to try to prevent that from happening. Hi, Evie. How are you? Welcome. Um, Sorry, I burnt myself. Ouch. I let my
You
cigarette go to
okay?
hell low. Yeah, no, I smoked my cigarette down to the
Oh
the
no.
foam,
we understand,
down to the
Coco,
filter.
but you don't owe me
Yeah,
no. You don't owe me no apology. They, like, to be
yeah,
truthful, they owe you
Roll
worlds of
another one.
apology. You're the bigger person, the better person.
yeah, and it's no, it's like, and I needed to do this because I wasn't gonna be okay, and because I already knew once it came out, like I was like, fuck. So like the first thing I think about is like, oh my god, you know that the words are a powerful thing, and I've said some vile shit before, but I never say the R slur like that. Even though it's like I don't like the person that I used it for, and I know definitely that she's not like delayed or anything like that, or challenged or anything. And she's actually pretty, very bright. And I,
But even if someone is, that's not an insult.
no, it's not. Even if it's like people that are, it's like affecting not only just one, but like a whole ass like group, like a whole like community. I don't want to say society, maybe community. I don't know, but um, um,
Yeah.
But yeah, and
You know what you meant by
it's
it and what you didn't mean by it, and you're here saying sorry that you said that word, and I don't know what more anyone can ask of you.
They
yeah,
can't ask her for nothing else.
You go
She
back to posting your
apologized,
screenshots, but I'll
but
be
you don't have to
waiting
apologize to
until
us.
yeah,
I'll
and
be
it's
We
waiting
love you no
until
matter
they
what.
post their side of the screenshots. That's when I'll respond.
Exactly. They won't post what Casey said. She's laughing about it with them.
Or Tiffany.
But that's all right.
no, but it's like, but I oh, not only people that don't know, people in the broader community that don't know the behind the scenes or whatever. I owe my people and people that even that I'm beefing with an apology, because that is not something I usually normally say. I was not going to speak on the matter. I don't, but that's the besides the point. Even if it wasn't spoken on, like I don't use that word ever, 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 ever. And like, so, and it's not an excuse. So, and I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass woman at a big age of fucking 37. Um, I, I knew better, and I still let my words, like, I still didn't choose wisely. So,
Coco.
and I just want to apologize to not just the people outside of here, but people with that in my group and in my circle that I have directly affected.
Don't let them change your perception of yourself right now.
We love
You're
you, Coco.
awesome and we love you.
Yes, Coco, we love you so, so much.
Well, I love you. I love you guys too. And I feel bad. I'm going to do everything I can and in my power to not let any of you catch the catch like any heat or flack from what I said.
You
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
have to
like
go through that, Coco. That was
Worry about
horrible
that.
what they did to you. You should not have to do that.
I just
Even if Psychonic has said that she doesn't like Coco, that's okay. Not everybody has to like each other. Um, yeah.
yeah, I really don't mind if people have talked about me before, because I just went through a thing last night with like stuff from like months ago got brought up, and I apologized to my new set of like friends and people that I share spaces with. I said, "Hey, look, I'm very sorry, but at the time we were all clashing and trolling each other and talking shit. So, I mean, doesn't make it okay, but so I really don't care if somebody like talks privately about me. Like if there was like messages of any one of you saying stuff about me, I really wouldn't care, especially if it was old, you know?
Yeah, I
Like,
get that. But to
Well,
use
yeah.
your own Discord and give your messages out to other people to know what's going on in your Discord, it shows what kind of person they are. Who does that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up because I'll go off. I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, it's not even worth our energy, because
It's
it's like
not. Yes.
it's just as right. A lot of people kind of see what happened yesterday, last night, whatever, their big expose, their big reveal. A lot of people kind of see it for what it is. I think more people than we think see it for what it is. So,
Oh, they do. Oh, they do. They
you
said
know,
this is the epic fail.
yeah. So I just, it's and I feel, and as soon as I felt it, I felt dirty. As soon as I said it, I feel dirty. I feel gross. I still don't feel 100% okay, even though like I'm talking about it. It's very triggering because I know that I am a good person. I'm not an ableist. I'm not somebody that uses things like that.
Yeah. Give yourself some grace, though, for real. You
yeah.
really need to do that because you're a wonderful person. And just give yourself some grace. We all make mistakes. We all say things we don't mean in the heat of the moment. So just give
Mhm.
yourself some grace, apologize, which makes you a better human being for apologizing. And
Yeah.
if they're gonna say something, just let them and ignore them.
Remember the situation we had the other day where Erica went on a panel and said, "Oh, I hope Jessica breaks her neck." So I was listening to the
Yes.
replay the other day, right? And Adrian turned around and said to Erica, "Did you actually say that to Jess?" And she was like, "Yeah, she's been pissing me off. She was over on Keisha's enabling Nelly being homophobic, and I was just getting pissed off with her, so I said it." And then Amelia turned around, no, Jessica, sorry, not Amelia, turned around and said, "Yeah, but then they turned around and said, I hope you get your ass beat by a man." And Erica says, "Yeah, I guess I triggered her though, so it's okay, she can say that." So when you responded that way, they like
Mhm.
take that and run it and then use it as a justification for what they said in the first instance, even though the person they said that to didn't say fuck all back to them.
Yeah.
They will literally take anything and run 100 miles per hour with it. You can't give them any ammunition,
Yeah.
Coco. They are
Yeah.
what we say they are, and they will continue to prove that they are what they say we are. And they can keep reaching back almost a year ago for shit we said about people we were actively disagreeing with at the time.
Yep. But they did all that and nothing happened. We didn't fight. We didn't argue with each other. We have
Right.
good friends. So,
I even said,
mom.
even though, especially since that, like, since you said that just about what Erica said about you breaking your neck, you told me not to say anything, and I said it anyway because I thought it. I said it. I said it, and because I don't like her, I don't think I should ever even go there calling her a slur. I didn't, but I said that you didn't encourage me to say that. In fact, you wanted me to stop. So it's yeah. So yeah, it's like you trigger me. I will say stuff, but the R word is never something for me to like drop and just loosely use, no matter how upset I get. Hi, everybody. Thank you for those just coming in. Yeah, because basically, you wish death on my friend, so I wished pain on you. I wished hurt and pain on you, and that's what I did.
And
I
I
said
love
it.
that I love that you fight so hard for your friends because you are very much like she might not take it to hell, but I fucking will. And I love that. You don't have that same energy for yourself when people are coming after you, but when it
Thank
comes to
you.
a friend, you will, you won't think twice before saying something to defend your friend. And I love you for that. I always will. But they're relying on that, that's
Yeah,
who you
and
are and that it's that you're gonna say something and then you know you just can't give it to them. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve anything from us other than I hope your eyebrows get better soon.
yeah.
Yes, I love you.
So, and that's how it should, and then that's how it should be. It just should be smooth, cuts quick, simple, and not even that bad. You know, um, I don't know. I just don't want my friends to, and I just hope everybody knows. For those on the replay that hear this, I said what I said. I'm sorry. It was wrong. Don't go after my people for it. They don't control what comes out of my mouth. Um, but they will call me out when I am wrong. So I I just it's no. And that's just something I just want everybody to know. That's not something I usually just say. Yay, Alicia, your birthday's coming up.
Well, fuck all that, Coco. What's your plans for the day? What you up to?
Not much so far. I think I'm just gonna watch Clancy trial and uh
Starlight's
just
coming on if you want to have some fun.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think I might turn her
Starlight
on.
just
What, she just went live?
yeah, she just went live.
I think Coco's
You
gonna.
gotta look at it like this. Don't get look at it like this. If you support somebody that orders somebody who is a well announced, admitted racist and pedo, girl, bye. That speaks all volumes you need to know about them. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm interested though how they could pull screenshots out from a chat they weren't even in nearly a year ago, but they can't find the screenshot of the person who allegedly told them what date you were at court.
Right? And then
Well,
put the
Yeah.
screenshots of what she said, how she responded to him, agreeing and everything.
well,
Both didn't come out.
that's just obvious though. For me, like, what did you think, Coco, myself, Amy? Do you think we're all just talking to ourselves in those messages? Why do you think? See, it's hard because not everybody knows how Discord works, but for the ones who
Exactly.
do, they would have spotted it. So when you go into
Look for your own.
a server will be called, for example, mine and Amy's and everyone is called Tiki Toki Streets. But we just changed it to the best bitches. But it was Tiki Toki Streets. So you open that up and then it gives you a load of subsections that will say like true crime, general, foodies, selfies, AI, Lindsay Clancy, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Fancy Maselli, and these will all be sub chats in a Discord room. And you can click on each chat, and the topic will be what it's labeled, whether it's food or, and it's how you keep the chats organized. So you're not just talking about 100 different things. Well, when you go into
Yeah.
a server, you can hit search at the top, and that will search the whole server for any messages related to what you're typing. So, for example, if I typed in mine and Amy's Discord, the weather, it'd bring up all messages where we've been talking about the heat wave lately. Now, when you do that, you can click just underneath the search results and you can click jump to message. And then that'll bring up that whole original conversation and everything that was being spoken about.
I didn't know that.
Well, they've not done any of that. They've not clicked jump to message. Why would they do that? Why would they put Tiffany in the shit? Because what brief did Tiffany have with any of these people? What personal beef did she have to be calling anybody any names?
She's Casey's ass kisser.
Exactly, but they're not going to drop her in it. Is the point? They're only searching like our
They don't
names.
sit there and drop her. She threatened that if I don't leave Casey alone, that they're going to start putting my messages and everything out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a threat.
Honestly, though, like I say, you can bring up as many messages as you want, but please bring up the messages that are currently relevant. Please bring up the messages as whoever
Exactly.
is telling you what day Coco's in court. That's what I want to see.
That's just ultimate wrong. Paying for it too.
I don't see why people just. I don't get it. I don't understand why they waste their time doing this. It's ridiculous. It
They can
is.
suck my left tit. That's what they can do.
Can you imagine being in a Discord where all your messages are being shown? I would leave that Discord like right now. I would never go in there.
Well, as long as you don't upset Casey, then I guess your messages are safe.
Exactly.
That to me that was like a fool's mission, honestly,
No,
because
Coco, they knew this. They screenshot those
Sal got to
messages
be
months
right involved
ago.
in too. She knows. She's playing stupid, but she knows.
Hold on, because we left that Discord like mid-January, towards the end of January. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on some of those screenshots, it says that it was screenshot like, so the message will say 3 months ago underneath it, right? So that means that in either March or April, they've gone and screenshot some of those messages. So why didn't they put it out in March or April? Because they knew it was a fishing expedition. It was stupid. It was months ago and it held no relevance. The only reason they are putting it out now is to get all of you guys talking about it and like flapping in the wind in a sense, so that everyone forgets what's going on with your court stuff, Coco. They would never have put it out if it wasn't for that. It made Erica look bad, it made Casey look bad, and she said that herself on that panel. It made Tiffany look bad, and all of Erica's friends, Recliner, Rituals. That's their investment. That's why they're doing this shit now.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
I would never do that. I would never ever do that. What they're doing right now, I would never do that. That is just I can't wrap my mind around it because it's just
I'll be in the
evil.
chat.
Just don't care. Honestly, don't care. What did you say that you wouldn't have said to somebody's face in December of 2025, Lindsay?
Well, I mean, it's God. I just feel like a horrible human because of what I said.
What did you say?
That's
It's
I
making you
mean,
feel that way.
what?
What is it you said that's making you feel that way?
Just everything that I said. It was really hurtful. It was bad. It was. I just. Oh.
Lindsay, I can't remember what you said, so you are going to have to refresh my memory.
It was just I said stuff about Kai and Puffy, and I don't know what else I said, but it just I just
Coco, were you the
for
Pussy
me
Honor account?
that was funny.
What was that?
Was you the Pussy Honor account?
I was.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, it was. And it's like, even back then, like, we were in chats in different places, and we would say stuff to each other, like, the ones that we weren't really. We weren't kind to each other, that's for sure. Come on, Charlie, get in here. Cookie, come on. Let's get a cookie, come on.
Nobody was kind to each other. Nobody was innocent in that situation.
Yeah. We all, well, I don't know. Yeah, I felt bad too, because it's like, I went into Keisha's and I was like, hey, I'm here. And she goes, look, I'm sorry. I don't take any offense to what you said, and you already apologized to me for it, so don't, like. And Puffy said, and Apple Charlotte said, they were like, it's why bring up stuff? I don't even what was it? Like, I called her a crumb bucket or something. That's it. Because she was beefing with because Casey was my close friend at the time, and they didn't like each other, but, and I told her I was sorry for what I said too, and I don't know how much, it doesn't change everything, doesn't take back anything. It's still hurtful. It's, it is what it is, and I just think it was silly. But I just want nobody to get attacked for what I've done today, so.
Okay, do you know much about French Bulldogs?
What's that?
Do you know much about French Bulldogs?
I do. What you need?
What would you think of me getting an 18-month-old one as a family pet?
I support it. I support that decision. I really want that for you. Yes, I think that would be great.
She's called Poppy.
She's already. Oh my gosh.
She's 18 months old. So it's not the owner, but the owner's mum came into the shop to speak to Jason yesterday because her son and partner have broken up. So he's moving out and he's got nowhere to stay right now. So she can't take the dog. He can't take the dog. They've kind of dumped it on the mum. And the mum's already got her
Uh-huh.
own little Cocker Spaniel. And she said that this Frenchie's just got so much energy. She just can't. It's too much for her. So she's saying she want the dog. And Jason was like, I don't know. I came up to the shop and overheard what they were talking about. I was like, yes. Is it good with cats? Is it good with children? Is it? Yep, good. Okay. So she's coming around on Wednesday and we're seeing how the dog likes our house and how she is around Aiden and stuff. So
I was about to say, make sure, like, if you can do a just like kind of like a test to make sure that she'll be okay and that she's good with the kids, because that's important. Um, sorry, but my thing is they do have reverse breathing when they are overheated, and you know, if like they're overexcited or something, like you kind of gotta watch them, and there's some things that you can do to like help them through that. They I do know that French bulldogs are not the easiest. I mean, I know that you probably won't be breeding them or, you know, getting like a mate for it, but they struggle with birth. So but I know that it's just like mainly just focused like on their breathing, because they kind of got like the pug thing going on with their with breathing issues, like their trachea.
No,
But that's
yeah.
like it. Hey, Juju, stop, please. Sorry. I'm sorry. Juju's like being hella loud. She's yelling at me. What? She's like, I don't know. She's on one right now. What's wrong
I
with you?
know she
Huh?
has been this morning. She wants your attention. She's like, come on, Mom, let's play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So ChatGPT said check for skin conditions.
Oh,
It said walk the dog myself, like a short walk around the block, and listen for any significant issues with breathing. It said to check the gums and make sure they're not like pale or bluey in appearance, and check the ears as well.
yes.
Um,
Ears are very important. Yes.
So I think we're good. So obviously you remember a couple of months back we did go to get a dog and it obviously didn't work out. The dog didn't take to Aiden, but we have dog bed, food bowls, food, toys, everything just in the shed. We've got everything for a dog, just no dog. So yeah, I'm really hopeful that it works out because she's just got the cutest face and these golden brown eyes. Oh my God, I love her. She's so
Oh, I
cute.
can't wait. I can't wait
yeah.
for that's gonna be. She's still kind of young enough to where, you know, that she can build experiences like with the kids and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you still have like time for her to like mold and like have her own experience and her own feelings about, you know, like you won't be getting like an older dog that has like maybe like anxiety issues or like depression issues or, you know, like pre-existing medical issues or anything. So, but Alex, please stop. But yeah, I'm excited.
We have a puppy check program here. So you take them to the vets and for £150, they give them a full health check over. They check if they've had the vaccinations. If they haven't, they give them. You have the option to get them spayed or neutered for a discount. And I think they flea and worm them as well. But it's basically an all-in-one puppy health check. And then once you sign them up to that, they get yearly visits back, included in the original price. So every time we look at getting a dog, that's always our first stop.
Oh yeah, that's good. Especially get them. I have to get because they're getting older and they're probably about to get their first heat, and that's something I don't want to go with. Yeah, no, that'd be great if I want that. I support all that.
Yay. I rang my dad and I was like, Dad, He's like, what? I was like, I'm
Your
thinking
mama.
about getting a dog. And he was like, oh, for God's sake, go on. And then I told him all about it, said what dog it was, everything I've kind of just told you. And he was like, well,
Yeah.
I'd say I think you've bloody mad, but I think that ship sailed already on it. You look pretty invested. You're right. I'm invested.
Yeah, that I think that's awesome. Especially like that's great. I really love that, and I can't wait to see pictures of her. It's okay, Winnie.
I'm just hoping and praying all works out. Whenever we try and get a dog, something goes wrong. Something every single damn time. Like, do you remember those puppies I showed you a photo of? The
Yeah.
lady, she got rid of the last puppy. She was supposed to wait for us. She didn't. She got rid of the last puppy. And then a couple of months later, she messaged me saying it didn't work out. They can't get a toilet trained. They work too much. They just don't have the time. You still want her? And I was like, yes, of course, yes. Like, how much? Yada yada. Like, what's the deal? The day we were supposed to pick the puppy up, she ghosted us. I was so sad.
Aw.
So every
And
time, always
what
something.
what kind were those?
I don't actually remember. It might have been the cockapoo.
Oh, okay.
I sent a picture of the whole litter into Discord a couple of months back.
Tupac's trial started.
Has it?
Yeah. TMZ is streaming it.
Whose trial?
The guy that murdered Tupac.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know they found him.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I've got to start getting ready for pole, but I've got the worst heartburn today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess.
It's so good. I'll just pop a Pepto-Bismol. It'll be fine.
Well, I hope you have a good time at school.
Yes. Enjoy yourself.
I'm here.
Bye. Bye,
Hi,
Bree.
Bree.
Bye, Bree.
If I injure myself this evening, then I'm suing Erica. I hope she got money.
My cat has eye boogers. They're nasty.
Oh,
and
God.
I hate them.
Ew.
She won't let me touch her face.
Reaching out, touching me.
She's reaching out to me, touching my hand. Let go. Let go, Lily. Let go. You're clawing me. Why are you so evil? Why are you so evil?
She's your kitty.
She's holding my hand. Stop.
That's what Avery and Alejandra do. They put their hand out to me. And it's like Avery, she like does it slowly and gently, like she's like about to lay a blessing on you. But Alejandra just slaps. She's like, I'm like.
Okay, Louise, you don't have to claw me to death.
But Avery, she puts her hand ever so gently. She's just like, let me bless you. Let me send you a blessing.
Ow! Why
But-
are you biting me? What did I do?
Oh, dang, those teethers.
I'm selling you.
But yeah, no, I addressed my stupidity this morning, Bree, and I'm sorry to you for you having to hear me say that. And what the hell?
Don't do it again.
No, I'm not. That's not something I normally. Yeah, it's.
We know. Anybody want a cat? She's evil.
Yeah, send them my way.
She might like it over there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm losing the motivation to go. I'm just sat here thinking I can't be fucking arsed, but I've not been in 2 weeks before this, so this would be the 3rd week I've missed. So I need to go, but I'm just not fucking feeling it.
It's been so hot. It's been really hard to work out.
We had rain though last night, Lindsay. I went outside and I was like, yes, this is the best thing ever. I want to lie on the floor in this right now.
We
It
had
was so cold.
we had a storm. It lasted 5 minutes, but we had hail, we had rain, we had lightning, thunder. The winds was like 20 miles per hour, and we lost power.
That's like my BPD, that is, Lindsay. We have about 30 different weather changes in 5 minutes and then everything comes back on and we're fine again.
That's how Missouri is.
Yeah, Missouri's
We
bipolar
could be like
weather.
83 degrees, and by the evening, we have an
I know
ice
you get what I'm
storm.
saying. You're with me, girl.
Yeah,
It's the most bipolar weather in that state.
it's so crazy. It's because we live in the middle of the country. And so, like, every moisture or jet pattern or whatever, it's always changing because you got those mountains, and then something develops, and then the moisture comes up from the Gulf, and then bam.
And not just that, we get the earthquakes and
Yeah, we do get earthquakes too.
because we're on a fault line. It's so funny.
In my life.
One time,
Breathe by my side. Go on, Brie, sorry.
it's okay. One time when I was living with my first fiance, whatever. The apartment, there was an earthquake, and I felt my bed shaking. I thought I was being possessed.
I have never felt an earthquake ever, and I live
Have
in
you
California,
not?
so I have never felt not one
my
neary of an
gosh.
earthquake. Not.
I felt some.
Uh-oh.
It's weird.
Who's Skeeter?
Well, they only have about 14 followers, so I decided
Good
it
job.
was
Good job.
that they
It's
could-
weird though, because
Good
he
job.
said he didn't feel it, but I felt it.
Morning.
Hey, it's okay. Morning, following fun and games. So, yeah, again, y'all, I apologize. I don't want to be, that person, but
You're not.
And you're not that person, Coco.
You're being
not.
pushed. You're being pushed. You're being pushed.
Don't let him push you like that. Like you know, when I said that other day, that post I made, remember your heart, because we know it's beautiful. Whenever they're saying shit, just remember who you are. Don't. It's easy. I remember with Skip when she said what she said to you that night, and I said something about, her kid not being with her anymore. Afterwards, for days, I felt like a piece of shit for saying that because it's not something I'd normally say. And ultimately, it's my own conscience that has to carry that round just by trying to match someone's evil energy. I can match your energy and not take it low. And so can you. You don't need
exactly. And I feel the same way about, I said something about that too, and, and I felt bad about it. But.
This is this is the thing. When you stoop that low and you're like, oh, okay, you want to take it to hell, I'll go to the basement. Like, it is what it is. When you're not that kind of person and you actually have a conscience, it's going to bother you. So it's just not worth putting yourself through that mental distress of worrying about what you've said and having anxiety about what you've said. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Again, hope her eyebrows get better soon. Justice for Erica's eyebrows.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
making a bagel for breakfast. Since I'm having such a bad day, I'm going to fucking Taco Bell.
Lindsay, if you do, can you do a TikTok for me? where you pull into the drive-through and you do the voiceover for Shrek 2, where she's like, Harold, you've made me do something I really did not want to do. My childhood is ruined. You need to do that.
Okay.
Amy. I think that every time I pull up to McDonald's and Jay's pissed me off and I go get myself a hot chocolate, that's what runs through my head.
Oh, now I want a hot chocolate.
Oh, where'd you get your hot chocolates from, Brie?
Probably Dunkin' usually.
Hey, Amy.
Or a gas station. Gas station hot chocolate hits different. I don't care what people say. Good.
I know that's right.
Hi, Evie. Hope you're doing well.
Good to see you.
Exactly. May all of your socks have loose threads that get stuck between your toes.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I already feel that.
Winnie.
I hope that you go to get a hot chocolate today. Not any of you guys, but to certain people. I hope you go to get a hot chocolate, and I hope that the hot chocolate machine charges you, but is out of order, and you can't get a refund.
What you call it? I don't even wish that. I'm like, bitch, go like step on a Lego or something. I don't know. With bare foot.
Stub your
I
toe.
don't know. Step your
The
toe.
world peace.
I hope you get a boiled egg for your lunch.
Get your finger smashed
Tuck
in the
into
door.
it, and I hope it's gone off. I hope you eat a moldy egg.
Oh god, not a moldy egg.
I hope you
Not a
eat
moldy egg.
Oh, speaking of eggs, Marcus
Yes.
bought those black eggs that people eat. They're I guess, and he tried to get me to eat one. It was gonna go to his head. You know what I'm talking about? They're like
Exactly,
fermented.
Winnie. I'm with you. I'm on the same page. Sorry, Brie.
It's okay. They're like fermented eggs or something. Ugh.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, no, I don't know. So yeah, I felt like that. Yeah, I don't feel as gross anymore. I still feel icky. So, but Amy, I'm sorry about everything too, Amy. I just Terrence the pervert. Who's Terrence the pervert?
Amy, stop
Already
licking
got
the
him.
line. That's mine. I hope her eyebrows get better.
I feel like every time Lindsay's on a panel, we get the freaks that come around.
Sorry.
They're attracted to Sister Lindsay.
I
A little
do.
bit of Monica, a little bit of Jessica by my side, a little bit of Bree's all I need, a little bit of
Hey,
Lindsay,
Betty's on it
yes,
this morning.
please.
Betty's good. Betty's the sniper.
Coco, Avi wants to come up.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Come
sure. Come on up. Hold on just a second. I'm not looking at my phone. Sorry.
I'll invite her.
I mean, I'm looking at my phone. I just got the notifications that Betty got got blocked. A couple people. Hi, Avi. How are you?
Hi,
I'm
Avi.
okay, guys. My TikTok has been really coming up really, really bad tonight or today or whatever. It's been playing up really bad. It's been kicking me off here, making like things like where you can't hear anything. It's been really terrible. I don't even know what's going on with TikTok at the moment, but it's been crap.
Have you checked if you need an update in the app?
Huh?
'Cause
Oh, hey,
sometimes if
you
you
know
if
what
not,
I say when I say, huh? Like, yeah, it's a thing we have.
search on your phone Play Store. What have you got, Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Oh, okay. So on the App Store, search TikTok, and then it'll tell you.
Well, my
underneath
phone
it.
did go dead flat, and then I went on my Apple iPad, and I only have certain things like downloaded on that.
Yeah.
Now I've got the hiccups. God damn. Could be. Friggin' Um, but yeah, it was, yeah, it's been crazy today. It's been really weird and really playing up like really bad.
Maybe it's the
Oh, that's
universe saying there's nothing good to see around here. Stay away.
Or maybe it's Australia. Oh my God. Because, we're all idiots here and blah, blah, which actually makes you, Jess, an idiot too because we're
Australia
connected.
scares me.
Why does Australia
How
Why?
can it
Because
stay?
the
You know what?
spiders.
I heard some of you girls today in the morning saying about like crocodiles, sharks, wild bears, spiders, this, that, and I'm like, oh my God, like we actually have nothing dangerous here, seems to be. Like we have nothing. I do have to actually say that I would wish that you wish my cleaner prayers because her husband 4 weeks ago had gone missing from Coochie Island. He went on a boat trip. The only thing he did was took $100 out of his account and then he went like to fill the boat with fuel and then he never came back and they found his boat tipped over with all his belongings
No.
Oh
and
my
we have really
god.
bad like tiger sharks and
Oh
like
no.
great whites
I'm
and all
sorry.
that here. And it's been a month now, well, nearly a month, and she still hasn't. They still haven't found him. So
Oh,
I
and it's
gather he's shark bait at the moment. Um, and my dad actually died by a shark, so
oh my
it's not
god,
great.
Amy, I'm so
Not
sorry. I
great.
really
It's
Sorry.
not great. So when you were talking about sharks today, it was a real trigger for me, and I had to slip off. Like, yeah, it was like really bad for me.
Was
I'm
that
Um,
sorry.
unlike Amy or Keisha's?
yeah, yeah, it did. Like, it was just
I'm
like,
so
yeah, it was
sorry,
too
Amy.
much.
I'm
I know,
sorry.
baby, it's okay.
I'm
Things
sorry,
happen.
Amy.
And like Iz actually said in Keisha's life, somebody has said that it's like the earth or the water, you take a risk. And I do really scare for not my younger son, but I do scare for Harley, my older son, because he's a surfer. Um
Yeah.
and yeah, he okay, so a little bit of like trivia with my older son, I should say. Um, he actually is a skateboarder. He's a jet. Like the ones that know me know how beautiful my boys are. They are gorgeous boys. I'm lucky. I have, yeah. Actually, this is going to sound really horrible too when I say this. Um, you know how you have like one weird child and one ugly child, or you have this or you have that, and I've been blessed with two
Yes.
beautiful, good-looking males. Jess, have I not? I have.
Yes.
Um, but Harley is a surfer, and he went surfing one day, and he got caught in a rip, and it smashed him against the rocks. And because he had gone through a glass window, being an idiot when he was younger, and had like Freddy Krueger stitches all over through his back and through his arm, which you can't notice because of his tattoos and stuff. But it had reopened those wounds, and then everyone panicked on the beach. Like they were like, oh my God, shark attack, shark attack, shark attack. And it was just like, no, it's not. Like he just got smashed against the rocks, being an idiot, surfing, and that's what happened. Like, but everyone was in so much of a panic. Like it was like ridiculous. And it was very triggering for me because I was there, like watching him doing his shit on the beach. And my younger son, JJ, was swimming with him and he tried to pull him out, but he just got caught in a rip, which ended up taking him under like a rock cave, where he couldn't breathe and stuff. And then they ended up finding him and pulling him out. but he was just bloody everywhere, and everyone's just like shark, 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 like, and it's like, well, that's not happened. But anyway, I'm glad my son's alive. But yeah, it's not what happened. But yeah, just saying that for a little tidbit of
That's
shit.
scary.
That's very scary.
But you guys were talking about like can't even. I think it was on Keisha's live. You were talking about this and that and all these scary, and you're scared of us in Australia. I was actually scared of you guys labeling all the shit that you have over there, and it's like, whoa, like you think we're bad. Whoa, you
I'll be in
guys
the
are 10
chat.
times bad. Like,
Well, here
whoa.
in UK, we've got nothing, literally nothing. The worst thing is probably like ticks, because if you get bit by a tick, you can get
Oh
Lyme
yeah,
disease.
ticks. We have the ticks because you do
Yeah,
because they burrow into your skin and you actually don't notice them because you can't feel them. Actually, that's the one thing, Jess. And tell me if I'm wrong. You can't feel them burrowing into your skin,
no.
and they
My
do. And
my
then if they
cat,
do get in there, you're stuffed. Like it's bad.
my old cat got one. And I remember, so he'd come back, and I thought he'd been fighting, and I thought he had a lump on the back of his neck because it was grey.
Yeah.
So I was having a look, and I realised, I was like, oh my God, that's a tick. So I got Jason, I was like, please, you need to help me get rid of that. I can't with stuff like this. I'm like the most squeamish person ever. Like, get that window open, like, get ready. Oh, it was horrible. And we had to remove this tick, but obviously we didn't know what we were doing. It left a ring around my cat's neck for like 2 weeks.
Oh
Um,
yeah, with the animals, it's actually really bad. Like I'm scared for my beautiful, like my moonbeam, okay, because I'm a witch. She was my familiar. She was the beautifulest thing on earth. She was a miniature Burmese, pure black, and she died at 22, 3 years ago. And I can't even get another animal. Like my boys have said, we'll get you another cat, mum, because my older son had picked him out, picked her out, I should say. And then it's just, I can't do that. I just can't do that to them. Like, so we got an old boy jet, which my younger son's looking after because of me with the DV situation. I've been left crippled and stuff, so I can't look after him properly. And he's 15, nearly 16. And he's a black Labrador, and he's so beautiful. Jet is the most beautiful natured, like, greatest thing on earth. But, if you're threatened, he doesn't bark at all. This is so weird because dogs bark. He doesn't bark at all unless something he feels is threatening us. And then he'll just say this, roo, 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 like real deep, like scary friggin' bark. And it's just like, whoa. Where'd you get that from? Like, oh God, like we've never heard that. Like, but he will protect me and stuff like that. But he's we I'm okay, like maybe I'm an asshole, but with my sons and animals, I am very strict with them on being good and having a good future and being great humanitarians of society and that, and they have been brought up with the Wiccan belief. So my sons are very spiritual as well. But yeah, they're good kids. But Jet is so great. But when I ended up coming crippled, because he always like walks beside me or behind me, and because he's getting blind, because he is nearly 16 and he's a black Labrador, he would knock me in my legs and make me fall over. So my younger son has him now at the moment, and I miss him every day because he was my other familiar. He was like how sometimes when you go through crap, like you need that service animal that makes you grounded and makes you, yeah. I don't have that anymore either. And I don't have my boys. And I am going through my like empty nest syndrome sort of thing because my youngest son, who's 25, and my girlfriends on here would know that he's built like a brick shedder. Both my kids are built like a brick shedder. They're like big guys because they do lots of sports and stuff, and I've always encouraged them to do that sort of thing. But yeah, JJ left at which is his name's John Jr. That's why we call him JJ. But yeah, he left in the beginning of October, which at the end of October, beginning of November, ended up with the idiot doing what he did to me and da da da. But, you know, like my kids have stayed with me till they're like 25, 26. You know, because I look after them, make sure they have everything established, good careers, like great people. And when COVID came, I made sure that they were the, you know, the number 1 5 essential occupations that would never, ever, it doesn't matter if a world plague comes through, that they will always be essential workers. But yeah, and I didn't plan for obviously COVID. No one did. But I just said, you know, if something you want to do this, you have to have a backup plan. You have to study for that. You have to do that. And even if you don't do it, at least you've got the degree to do it and you can do that, da da da, in case this happens, da da da. So, and that's just the way I am. Maybe I'm a hard ass mama, I don't know. But yeah, my son's just built a house, which is nearly $2 million.
So you're doing something right.
And then my other son, he lives in Biawa, which he has a $3 million house. Like, it's just because of the property and stuff like that in the house and everything. You know, so my boys are doing well, and I'm so proud of them. I really am. And that was my goal in life, to make my boys successful, respectful, and to just be genuine, really good people at the end of the day. Yes, my youngest son does bodybuilding, much to my dismay, because he wants to make a prove to his father that's passed away. My other son does boxing and UFC fighting. He used to be professional, but then he got in a bike accident, which ended up with making major one of his legs steel, so he had to give that up. But he's just given up boxing again. You can see that on my TikTok for my good friends. They can see all that because I share everything about my boys, because I am so proud and loving of my sons. They are amazing. Like, I couldn't wish for any like better boys. And I know sometimes you think like you have a bad one or ugly one or this or that, but you guys know that my boys are menas and they're good boys, and I'm very, very proud of them. But at the moment, I'm going through, because JJ just left at the end of October, my youngest son, who's 25 now. I'm going through that empty nest syndrome, as well as going through menopause and being a DV situation that has left me crippled. So I'm going through a lot of shit at the moment, and I'm trying to sort of ground myself back to my Wiccan belief and back to everything that I believe in. But yeah, it's hard. Like, it's not hard for I'm sure it's hard for everybody, really. Especially in this day and age, it's not great. It's not good.
No.
Because, you know, a lot of people are struggling and it sucks. Like, it's despicable. Like, you know, I'm so grateful that my boys are successful men and they offer me stuff, and I'm such a stubborn shit. It's just like, nah, you just can't look after me yet when I'm like 55. I find it a bit of a shameful thing when my boys offer to give me help, because I've been so independent since I've been 14 because I moved out home when I was 14. And I don't know. I feel like if my sons have to end up stepping up and helping me, I feel like a failure. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's just me being stupid.
I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
feel that way, Amy. I think that's the natural order of things. When my dad becomes poorly, well, poorlier, where he needs help, I wouldn't want anyone else looking after him but me because, he's the one who brought me up and cared for me. So don't look at it that way. It's kind of a way, like, I guess, like the natural order of things.
my boys send me, and I do put them on TikTok. My boys send me like stupid videos and dumbass things that they do. And, JJ, my youngest one, he does his bodybuilding poses and does his, look at me, mom, today. So I do a little snippet of him. And then Harley's just like, because he's a boxer, UFC fighter, like biker as well, because his name's Harley and he rides a Harley. And that's actually how he got his name, because I had got to the hospital because their father was away on a bodybuilding comp, because their father's was a competitive bodybuilder. He actually passed away 5 years ago from stomach and bowel cancer. But yeah, and it's been hard for the boys too, adjusting to that as well, not having their dad here and not having, so I've had to struggle with that as well. But anyway, beside the point, it's just like, Harley does these stupid little videos where he dances and he does this and he sends me these things. And I said, I'm going to put all that shit on TikTok. And he goes, yeah, go for it, Mom. Here goes. Like, so I do. And he's got a good company that he runs. Like I said, my younger son is a project manager of a major electrical company here in Australia.